Now what I want to do is add some client-side rendering. So I'm going to use React.js to do that. First I want to get rid of this stuff. So I just want to test to see if I can get some client-side scripts running on the slash page. I want to temporarily get rid of this stuff. And then here I want to add a script tag to serve some JavaScript. So I want this main.js to come from static files. So we need to add the static files middleware. I'm going to go ahead and do app.use express.static. We'll call it static. That basically makes it so anything in the static directory here can be served from Express. So if I go to, so earlier we were sourcing main.js. Since we have a main.js file in this static directory, it's going to basically serve this file. Log, hello. So let's go ahead and see if that worked. So what I want to do is render the index template. It's going to load this file. It's going to run this main.js JavaScript file, and then it's going to console.log hello. Okay. Okay, so the EJS is trying to replace this username variable. I'm just going to delete it. Okay, and it logs hello, so looks like that's working. Let's see, now what I want to do is basically I want to use React on the client side, but I also want to use CommonJS. This I want to be able to do something like this on the client side. That'll help keep the files organized. But since the browser doesn't understand CommonJS by default, I'm going to use webpack. So first I want to install webpack. And then I want to create a webpack.config.js file. Okay. So there's a couple things that we need here. I'm gonna start with just these. First, I need a entry JavaScript file. I'm gonna go ahead and change this to main. Let's see, static/main.js. So I want this guy to be our entry point, and then I want to output a bundle file in the static directory. So basically what's going to happen is this code, the code in this file is going to be converted to, so since the browser doesn't understand CommonJS, it's going to be converted into something that can be run in the browser, and then that file is going to be called bundle.js, and it's going to be created in this static directory. So let's see if that worked. Okay, cannot resolve module React. Okay, so I also need to install the React library. Okay, I want to call webpack again, and that should have created a bundle.js file. Let's see. So I want to serve this bundle.js file instead of main.js. And let's see. Let's go ahead and do a console.log on React to see if this worked. We'll call webpack again, and then we'll run the server. And here we have the React object, so it looks like that worked. Okay, so now one thing I'm going to do is, as a convenience to myself, I'm going to create a node script, an npm script. Right now, if you say npm test, it's going to basically run this terminal command. All that does is, so let me show you what that looks like. We'll say npm test. All it's going to do is output this error message that there's no tests. Right? That's what it's set up to do right now. If we were to say npm start, it would run this terminal command and basically start running the server. What I want to say is when I do an npm start, I want to run webpack and then run the server. So that's a bit convenient for me, a little bit more convenient. I also want to add the static/bundle file into the git ignore because the bundle file is generated, and so it doesn't need to be version controlled. Okay. Let's see. I think so that was setting up webpack, and I think that's good enough for this video.